Hi everyone, welcome back. This is my introduction video. Basically, I want you to get to know me and why I decided to become a math teacher to begin with, and also what journey I took to get to here. The first time I ever wanted to become a math teacher was in the 4th grade. And I remember sitting outside the front steps of our apartment in National City, California, which is where I grew up. And I was tutoring my little brother about angles, obtuse, right, and acute angles, because that's what I was learning in the 4th grade, I suppose. So that was the first time that I remember ever being interested in becoming a math teacher. The second time that I actually really knew I wanted to be a math teacher was in high school. And if you look back to our 2006 Sweetwater High School yearbook, you'll see under my career aspirations, my name back then was Manlangit. So I will be Carol Manlangit if you're saying it the American way, Carol Manlangit if you're saying it the Tagalog way. But you'll find what my career aspiration was to become a math high school teacher back at my alma mater school, Sweetwater High School. And that's what I've journeyed to do since then. I went to college, multiple places, and I will tell you about my college stories later. But basically, I knew I wanted to come back to my community and give back somehow. And the best way and the most fun way for me was to come back and teach math. So eventually I graduated from Cal State Long Beach with a minor in child development and a bachelor's of science in mathematics with an option in education. So after I graduated from college, then I went and found a job, and I worked at San Isidro High School for about 2 years. And while I was doing that, I was working on my master's in teaching at San Diego State. And then eventually I found my way back home to Sweetwater High School, where I was able to teach. So I met my goal to come back to Sweetwater High School and become a math high school teacher there. And I was also the makeup club advisor over there, which was a really fun club at the time. And maybe later I can share some stories about the makeup club. And while all that stuff was happening, I met and fell in love with my amazing husband, who is serving in our United States Navy. And as you know, military, they are restationed every so often, usually restationed every 3 years. And after we met in San Diego, we actually did a geo batch tour, which means we had to live separately while I was trying to get some experience and meet my goal of teaching for 5 years so that I can get my student loans partially paid back and also be vested in the state of California for pensions. Anyway, we eventually were stationed in Hawaii, and I finally decided to put my marriage before my career and just made the sacrifice to let go of my dream career. And since then, I've been living in this beautiful place called Oahu, Hawaii. So while living in Hawaii, I decided to get a job because I'm not lazy. And when the pandemic hit, I was working at Walmart as a temporary stalker. Not like a stalker, but like a stalker. I was putting cans and stuff on the shelves. Good exercise, not the best pay. And eventually opportunities opened up, and I became the HR, which is the human resources, or what we call the people lead, at one of the stores here on the island. At some point, I ended up talking to another Sweetwater alumni. I asked her why she had left our campus, because working at Sweetwater High School is like a big thing for us alumni. I asked her where she went. She ended up going to an online school called Launch Academy and also working part-time for the district. And she had slid my name in there and let me know that there was an open position that's been vacant for our semester as the math curriculum specialist for Sweetwater Union High School District. And I realized, hey, everyone's on distance learning, and there's no reason why I couldn't do that job from all the way over here. So I ended up applying, interviewed, and landed the job. So I have a semester's worth of experience working at the district. And although kind of very short and kind of bittersweet, I was able to look at the bird's eye view of all the math courses across the district for all the different schools, middle school and high school level. And I was only granted a 1 semester contract because, we really don't know where COVID's heading, and they didn't know at the time if they were going to bring teachers back, and it just really depended on how things went. But anyway, my contract with them ended on June 4th. And for July, August, September. So it's about 3.5 months that I've been unemployed. I've been working on this project and finally am ready to launch. So that is my journey so far. And this is my baby that I'm going to try and grow from nothing. And hopefully one day I could become the world's best math teacher, but we'll see. So again, thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and blow this thing up, because if it does get big, then I will definitely give back in more ways that I could even possibly imagine right now.